So tell me why can you not vote? What do you mean? Yeah, we'll roll right into that.
You want to roll right into it?
I want to know why you can't vote. You came in here telling me you can't vote.
I can't vote because I'm a felon.
You're a felon.
I am a felon.
What did you do?
I made some mistakes when I was like 20 something. Like a lot of people do. You know?
I don't know. A lot of people don't get
a lot of people don't go to prison.
I don't know that many felons. Most people get away with it.
That's true.
You got caught.
I'm a terrible drinker and driver.
Yeah, you fucked up. Okay?
I fucked up.
All right, so if you guys are going to tell the camera who you are.
Hey, I'm Heath Halo.
Now, how can people find you on social?
At Heathenhalo.
Why Heathen?
I mean, so Heath is not my real name.
Oh,
believe
what?
it or not. So Heathenhalo was supposed to be a play on like light and dark, Kink and vanilla, because I would do both. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kink and vanilla, because you do both. Is that a bisexual reference?
No, I would do kinky content and I would do more like normal content.
What's kinky to you?
Kinky to me is like getting tied up with maybe like something this big in my butthole.
Oh wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
You gotta change the perspective. There you go. Yeah. That's big. That's like give me like
a smaller as I go.
Give me like a size of an item to compare it to.
Let's see.
What can you put up there?
Let's see, like a large thermos or maybe like a Stanley cup.
That was not a Sierra Mist. That was huge. That was huge. That was like.
All right, I'm just not good at shapes.
You were like giving birth to a child. That's how big that was. That was huge. You know, like, yeah, I'll take a Sierra Mist. Maybe two at once.
Two liters.
Yeah, that did look like a 2 liter. A 2 liter of Sierra Mist, yes, absolutely. Just so you guys know, I'm out here staring at a goddamn can outside. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
This dumpster right here.
That little baby can is the same size as your big ass hands. Yeah, but that's great. That's awesome. You're keeping stuff right there.
Yeah.
So wait, is that like fisting or like just having, you just like to have something in there?
I've only been fisted once by my husband.
Oh, okay.
Like, he got his fist in me for like 2 seconds. I was like, okay, that's enough. I've done it.
You don't want to be a puppet.
I've done it.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've done it. I can say I've done it.
Yeah.
And there it is.
You just like to be gaped.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And it kind of does it on its own. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You're one of those guys that sends those whole pics that wink at you.
No, I keep my whole pics to myself. Raging Stallion shows my whole pics more than I do. I'm like, guys.
Trying to help you out.
Save it.
Trying to help you out. Speaking about whole, like I walked by earlier, you were getting pounded out by like a whole group of guys.
Yeah.
What was going on?
Huge Ajax.
Okay.
Yeah, fit cam guy. They were
they're tearing you
going in
up.
on me. Yeah,
they're tearing.
Not
you
very
up.
Nice at all. No, they're great. Super.
I was
sweet.
like, can you hear the acoustics
That's like
out
the
here?
Sweetest couple in content creation, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Are they?
Yeah, they really are.
What makes them so sweet?
I don't know. They're just so nice and down to earth.
They didn't sound sweet what they were doing to you.
No, or were they? It depends on if I was in Heathen or Halo mode, I guess.
There was something. Well, that's great. So you consider yourself more of a top, a bottom?
I'm verse. I am like universally verse.
Okay.
I really, really like to be verse.
When did you figure that out?
So I didn't come out till I was 27. So I guess I was a top because I was straight.
Were you married?
Yeah.
Oh, of course he was. He had a wife.
I was married.
How many marriages?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
Just one.
But do you have any kids?
Oh shit. We're not going to talk about that.
You were married.
I was married to a woman.
Yes. You were married to a woman, and now you're married to a man?
I am.
How long have you guys been together?
Oh, we have been together for 2 years, married for 1.
How'd you guys meet?
At an orgy.
New
Year's orgy. We wouldn't have started off right. You know?
What?
We're like, new year, new us, new relationship.
Okay.
Hey, let's just start with you.
No, take me through it. Like, did you meet him like after he was already in you, or like across the room?
No.
Like, were you guys even having the orgy yet?
I was actually leaving. I had been there for a little bit, and I was leaving, and I was laying on the couch with the host, telling him goodbye. We were talking, and I was about to leave. And he walked in and like waved and said hi and kept walking. I'm like, who's this fuzzy, chubby bear?
Yeah.
I love him. And I got excited about him, and I followed him in. And, yeah, I followed him until he was mine.
And 3 years later, here we are. Wow, that's crazy.
Then I fucking moved him out of Miami to a farm. Now he's mine.
You used to live in Miami and you moved him out of it. That's so fucked up.
We just moved to North Carolina.
Oh, it's so shitty. Forget the beach, bro. Hey, they got sharks now. Like,
Sorry,
you know what I mean? Like, it's time to go.
Sharks or bobcats.
It's time to go.
Pick your poison.
Or bobcats. Yeah, shit. That's insane. Wait, why would he agree to move to North Carolina?
He follows most of my crazy for some reason.
Okay.
You know, like, so we started this OnlyFans things together. We started a podcast. We wanted to talk about kinks. We wanted to call it like basically don't yuck my yum.
Yeah.
You know, we wanted to talk about different people's kinks, and we were down to try any kink. And we started an OnlyFans page, but OnlyFans doesn't really allow kinks. No. So, so I took off on my own way, and so did he. Yeah. And now here we are. So he's not here. He's watching the dogs.
Yeah, OnlyFans is kind of like Pornhub, and they're like, yeah, like you're like, I'm stuck, but you have to really show that you're not stuck. You know, like everything's fine here. This is not my real stepbrother. Nothing is going on. Yeah, or is it not real stepbrother?
We are in Texas. Yeah. Sorry, Texans. Yeah, so I'm Texan. I can say that.
So it happens. What part of Texas are you from?
I'm from Dallas, east of Dallas.
From Dallas. I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I'm happy to hear that you're in a safe place.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It wasn't safe. No, I didn't come out till I was 27.
Oh yeah,
because of that.
It's got a lot going on out there. Their police force is like the military. Okay,
they really are.
They don't fuck around.
Yeah. We're gonna end up in politics whether we like it or not.
We didn't mean to. Okay, all right. So you're married. You started OnlyFans with your partner. Mm-hmm. How long you guys had the OnlyFans page?
About a year.
About a year.
Yeah, a little over a year. It's gone really well. So we started in April of last year, and people really responded to us, and me and him, and in our own rights. The bear community really loved on him, and my community really loved on me, and we just kind of took off in our own directions, and it's been great because we've been able to come back together and make content together, and go off and do our own things. And it's been awesome. It's been an experience.
I bet. What community do you find yourself a part of?
The kinky community. I like to be tied up.
Okay,
I like to be tied up a lot. I like to sub, but then I like to dom too. So kink.com has really picked me up. Okay. And really let me do some cool things. And I've worked with a few other kink creators that I really liked.
Are people ever disappointed with you when they follow your OnlyFans and find out that there's no kink on there?
Well, I mean,
they can ask for it in the DMs, right?
They can go to JFF, where they are.
JFF, is that what it is? Okay.
Just for fans. That's where the kink
Just for fans. Live. Just for fans allows it?
Yeah.
OnlyFans does that?
They'll allow anything.
Oh,
yeah. Not anything, but more than OnlyFans. Yeah.
That was meant to be for personal trainers and chefs and shit, okay?
Right.
Like,
let's talk about cooking with boobs.
You guys fucked it up. Everybody, like, this is not what we wanted to do.
The gays fucked it up. They're like...
No, those girls got on there too, man. They're killing it, fucking pretending to be cats and dogs and stuff. Like, they're making so much fucking money.
I knew I went the wrong direction. Right. What's wrong with me?
What are you doing, man?
Should have been a cat.
Should have been a cat. You would have made spank. Hey, maybe that could be one of the fetishes that you try. Give that a shot.
I'm not laughing at anybody's fetishes, but you're making me laugh.
I'm not trying to. I'm just like, you messed up. You could have done something cool. Yeah, I would subscribe to that. Yeah,
me too.
You subscribe to yourself? Yeah, great. I love that. So wait, have you ever tried? Since we're on the topic, have you ever tried like pup play or cat play?
I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't.
I thought you said you were kinky.
I am kinky, but that's just one I haven't come across.
You haven't even put a hood over yourself?
Oh, hood, yes.
Oh.
You're talking about like a leather hood?
Yeah, like a leather hood.
Oh, I love that.
All right, so you have tried on a pup hood.
I have. Not the puppy face, just straight leather hood.
What?
With just barely.
The fuck is that? Snoutless
dog? Yeah, snoutless. Like,
you didn't get the real feeling without the nose.
See, I wasn't there to be a pup. I was like, just wanted to black out this and just be a hole.
Oh, you were a hole. They turned you into a hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just.
So you got used. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. But you got.
I'm used to it.
You can use the pup mouth thing. Kind of moves out of the way.
It does, and you can talk.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Exactly.
I really
in that state. I shouldn't.
Honestly, I get really nerved when I see a pup out with a mask on, and they have the audacity to speak to me in English. How dare you?
Right, How dare you? Pup. Speak to me in pup.
They're like, my name is Pup. I'm like, what? What is this?
A lot of them are named Pup.
Pup, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, you need to go find your owner, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face talking to me like this. No. I saw someone do an interview, like street interviews like I do. Mm-hmm. And there was literally, he was talking to a guy, and he had a guy that was a pup. And the pup guy was talking on his knees to the guy with the mic. I was like, this is not allowed.
That's not.
This is not allowed.
Was he talking over his?
No, he's not talking over his owner.
All right,
He's
well,
like,
that's
answering a
good.
question. He's like, I was like,
How do you feel
what?
about kibble, how do you feel about kibbles and bits?
Yeah, how do you feel about being kindled, huh? You're like, yeah. Not even, it was just the most a question that had nothing to do with pup play or anything, but he was just like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, you should be canceled for that.
That you should.
You should lose your pup. Your pup.
If his sir said he was cool, he was good. You know, he
I guess we're just letting anything swing
he
now.
has a long leash.
Yeah, they look pretty tight to me. Okay, so you like some crazy things or whatever. What are your limits when it comes to fetishes?
Blood and shit.
Blood and shit.
Yeah.
Have you been involved in any incidents before, or you just that's just hard border?
Inadvertent incidents, of course.
Okay.
But those are allowed.
Yeah.
And we show lots of love.
Well,
in those
what you're
situations.
taking, I wouldn't
Exactly.
be surprised at
That's
all.
why I always show lots of love, because I expect it. Hasn't happened yet, but when it does, and it will,
A poor guy.
I want to be loved.
I gave you all slack.
I want a fucking card and some flowers.
Just like
I know I'm gonna be mortified.
if I fucking shit on your dick, you better fucking buy me roses, bro. This doesn't happen. This is
Buy me, not the other way around.
Yeah, buy me.
I'm sorry,
You
card.
better apologize to me for making that happen.
We got
bro.
Roxas out there. Like, that probably could have happened. Good for him. That he didn't.
What are you working with out here? We were saying who they are, but like, how big are their dicks?
I mean, we've got some over 11.
Yeah.
Or close to 11.
Our last guy wouldn't even tell us how big. He's like, I've never measured. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way.
Was it Javal?
Who was it, Frankie? Tell our last guy. What was his name?
Javal? The Cuban from Miami?
Yeah.
9. Over 9.
That's what I'm saying.
9.5. I felt it.
I was like, you had to put it next to somebody. You know how big it is.
Let me tell you about his collab. Like, normally I like to stay, tight and like with my abs tight and arched when I'm bottoming. There was none of that with him.
Really?
Like, automatically, I was like,
oh, really? It was up in the pit of your stomach?
Survive.
Oh, my God.
I was just trying to survive. He's got a big dick.
Wow, okay. He's so humble about it.
He is. He's humble all the way around. But
and he's like, sometimes I don't think it's that big. People tell me, like, get down about it.
Yo, fuck you, bro. That's not true. You lied to all these people.
Okay, well, how endowed are you? Are you willing to say?
I mean, like, I'm average.
What's average to you?
Like 6.5, 7.
Okay, yeah, good stuff. Yeah. How does it feel to be around other performers that might be larger?
That's fine.
You like that?
You're
like, put it in me.
We all have our talents. We can all do things. Okay.
What's your favorite thing to do?
That's a good question. I think I'd rather bottom.
Yeah?
For content. Yeah. At home I'm a top, so I think for content I really like to be a bottom. I really like to show off.
Okay, that's
because
interesting.
I think my ass was like built for sex, so use it for that.
So in your relationship, you're more of a top.
I am the top.
Okay, because I thought a lot of people say like being bottom and like is more intimate, or do you just feel yourself as like just a whole, just there?
I mean, it can be intimate in its setting, but it's like I think it's per the relationship. Yeah. In my relationship with my husband, I am the top, and that is very intimate. Yeah. And I feel it too. He feels it.
Well, I'm sure he does.
But in other situations, I could see where me being the bottom would be more intimate. So yeah,
do you need an intimate connection with somebody in order to collaborate?
Yes.
Have you ever had to turn anyone? Have you ever had to turn anyone away because you're like, I can't do it?
I am not turned a collab away. Okay. I have never been in this situation. I guess I'm a little good at asking questions ahead of time.
Yeah. You are pretty personable. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, we talk. Before I collab, I usually will talk to the guys and make sure that, for one, I'm not everybody's brand and they're not everybody, and I'm vice versa. So, I mean, let's talk. Let's make sure that this is going to be something that your fans want to see and my fans want to see, you want to do, and I want to do.
So before you collaborate, like you're talking with them, like, or do you talk to them on the phone or you're texting? Or
I try, but I'm old. So when you deal with like later millennials and Gen Xers, it's like talk on the phone. Ew, you're gross. You're weird.
Yeah, so. It's a good screener though.
We'll try. Yeah. I will try, but most of the conversations start Instagram, X,
And then they develop from there. I've heard of people like will just write on X or just Instagram, and they'll fly cross country to do collaboration. Never hear the person's voice.
I've done that
and do it, and they're fine.
I've done that.
Yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about when we cut off, but I'll try to edit it however the best I can.
Okay.
But switching, so the battery died, guys. If you were a part of that and things fell apart, the battery died. It's my fault. Whatever. Talk shit. I don't give a shit. But
say something.
Moving on. So we're here at the Austin Content House, or we're gonna say it's Austin, but we're in Leander. It's pretty close by. But you organized this, right?
Yeah.
So what did it take to organize a content house and working with all these different content creators? What's that take?
Everybody's been great, first off, and it took everybody that's here to kind of make it happen. We kind of took the idea from Jay Daniels. He wasn't able to make it because Delta sucks. So, but he kind of created the concept. He was bringing, trans creators, straight creators, bi creators, and gay creators all together in one house, and was like, fuck the division, because we all do the same thing. So let's all get together. And so we carried the same thing over here, and it's been awesome.
How did you organize it?
So basically we started with the same list from Orlando, and then brought in some people from the West Coast, and just started talking and planning. We found the house, and then kind of made the theme around the place.
Okay.
And so expect the content to be a little country.
A little country, yeah. It's pretty.
I've been walking around. Every time I turn a corner, I start singing "She's Gone Country" by Alan Jackson. Guy or girl, I'm like, there's lots of "She's Gone Country."
Yeah.
I'm like, Greg Stone in a cowboy hat is a fucking trip.
No, we did. We had some people here earlier that were telling us that they tried on their first cowboy hat ever.
Yep.
And they were like, yeah, I just feel like it belonged.
My Ariats have had so many feet in them today. It's awesome. I'll take it.
We're glad you're showing people the Western way.
There you go.
Back here in Texas.
That's right.
So,
bring them in.
So you took a group that was already being hosted in Orlando. Did you organize that as well?
No, Jake.
Okay, so he organized that. So you took that list, you figured out who was already vibing, and then brought them over here and added some more people. It sounds like, right?
Yeah.
And then you were able to just coordinate. Everyone paid for this together.
Yeah, this is a
big group.
This is a joint experience, and when a studio throws one of these together, they spend tens of thousands of dollars to do something like this, and we did tens of thousands of dollars, just us. Yeah,
on your own.
So
you hope we could turn it back out, right?
Absolutely, it better.
You're like, you guys have got to be working.
It better. I'm gonna get a divorce.
I promise it's gonna be a good investment.
It will. I swear.
It will be. You gotta hear me out. So we talked a little bit earlier about some content houses that you've been in other places. What have been some issues that you run in, like with the general public? Do people enjoy your presence that you've come into their city?
Most people watch porn.
Really?
I would say that most people have watched porn, and that most do, whether they admit it or not. But the creation of it is, you don't want to see that anyway. That's part of the fantasy,
right?
And also people have children, and people have just don't want to see it being made, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
So content houses sometimes bump up against the public, and that sucks. It sucks because we understand. It's like this. It would be one thing. I tell you what's not happening in a content house when we bump into the public. Nobody's going, fuck the public. Promise you that. Yeah. Everyone is concerned not to get in trouble, but not to hurt anybody's feelings, not to make anybody mad, not to make anybody feel uncomfortable. So public, know that.
Well, that is good to know.
I mean, nobody feels that way. We understand. Look, most of the people that do this are more involved than you think. Like they really are empathetic, and they don't want to piss anybody off. But this is something that the content is on demand for a reason. So it has to be made somewhere.
It does have to be made somewhere. And I think most people look at these content houses as just like some big nut house, and they're like, everyone's just trying to get off, and like they don't have any care or concerns about who's around them. And I think that's interesting that you say that you do care about the people that are surrounding you, because you see other trips of just like all male gays go on a trip, and they don't give a fuck around who's next to them, and they're not shooting content, they're just being crazy.
100%. And let's keep an eye on that too, because it's like we all have to be neighbors,
right?
Whether gay, straight, whatever, we all have to be neighbors, and we all have a viewpoint, And I understand that. So we were very conscious of that when we picked this place. We wanted to pick a place that, not just so we wouldn't be bothered, but just so we could get out here and make this, and we know we're not hurting anyone in any direction.
I don't know. The deer out there look kind of stunned.
I mean, those deer looked like deer in the headlights a few times. They know things.
They've seen some stuff.
Bambi is. Is that copyright infringement if I say Bambi?
No.
Okay, good.
No, not unless you sing the song.
Good.
That's all I was thinking about is Disney Magic. When you're like, you don't want to ruin it. People see it in person. I was like, Disney Magic. Yeah, what's behind the scenes? Don't take off his head because people might freak out. I was like, Jesus. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about you. Okay. So you're married. We said that, for the second time, right? Mm-hmm. And to a man, and you have an OnlyFans. Does he have an OnlyFans as well?
He does.
And you guys collaborate together?
We do.
And you collaborate with other people, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys always work together, or so you can do it on your own?
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's awesome. So he has another job. He travels a lot for work. Okay. So he mostly gets his collabs when he's out on the road. Nice. And then we do our content at home and we're just hanging out.
Okay, so he's one of the real ones on Grindr, and he's like looking for collabs. He's serious. Yeah. Down for business.
He better not have a Grindr.
Wait, how's he get collabs off of
Twitter?
Twitter. Okay,
yeah, we mostly do Twitter.
Yeah, no Grindr. That's for dates.
No Grindr.
People find love on Grindr.
Do they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, you can't have a Grindr either. Like, we make fun of Grindr a lot.
Do we?
Yeah. I do. And people are like, oh, you never, they're like, if you don't want to fuck, get off Grindr. I'm like, people find love on here. Yeah. Okay. I ask people all the time where they met and they're Grindr. Yeah. I was like, let's be serious.
Well, let's ask Grindr what they've done to the gay world.
Let's ask them.
Let's ask them.
So if you weren't doing OnlyFans, what do you think you'd be doing?
Oh, well, I have other jobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we run a few other companies. We have a few other projects. So we do some Airbnb stuff on our property, and like my husband has a full-time job, and I have a few other things that I do.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay. So is OnlyFans like a substantial amount of like your income, or is it just for fun, or like where's that stand?
No. It's not just for fun. I believe that if you go in full force with this, you really should. Yeah. I know that there's people out there that do this for fun, and that's awesome. And I actually work with a lot of them. Yeah. And we have a great relationship. But I want to make sure, the people who do this for a living, they do it for a living. Yeah. And I do it for a living. And I would say that OnlyFans is a majority of my income.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
definitely.
Great.
Most definitely.
How do you feel about people that start OnlyFans just to be able to sleep with other people that are in the industry?
Totally cool. Just make it known. So here's the thing: if you're gonna do it for that, understand that people do it for money. Yeah. Here's the thing: so if you're scheduling with a creator that does this for a living, and you get it all built up, and you're like, yeah, I want to do this, and then you don't show up.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you.
We planned that content. We booked you a space in our schedule, and it's gonna distribute on this date. So yeah, that's the only hard part of the mixing, but that's part of collaboration. In any collaboration, no matter what you do, you're going to bump into things. And that's just one of the things we bump into when we collaborate. Okay. So you just got to be able to move around it.
Let's talk about collabs, right? Okay. So who's been your favorite collab
so I'm not going to say that.
Why?
Yeah, because I will get stabbed.
He's had too many.
Yeah. I'm smart.
Who's been your worst?
Who's been...
Who's been the worst about this? Have you ever run into any issues with collabs, like other than them being late or not showing up?
I mean, there's tummy issues. Yeah. That's always a fun one. Yeah. People not feeling good, just general being run down. Yeah. I try to avoid like big gay events for this purpose. Okay. I'm not going to go to a pride event for this purpose. I've learned that over the past year. Yeah. It's like everybody's tired, or everybody's
with the thought process that you're going to get.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody's tired, so I usually try to go before those, a couple of days before those big events, like. Be in Chicago before. Help me. What's the one in Chicago?
I don't want to. What is it called? What's the Chicago one? It's like something fair. Pride Days? Not Pride Days. It's like a flea market. Market Days. Market Days. Yeah, Market Days.
Should we do another one so we can cut that out?
We'll splice it. We'll just show the space here. He didn't know that what he was trying to say. It was Market Days, guys. He did his best.
Market Days. So in Chicago before Market Days, be in LA before Pride. It's like Before the big events, you know, if you're there a couple of days before, generally people are there getting ready.
Yeah.
But during the middle of it, it's not a good idea.
So you know how to pick them. So is that how do you go after your people on X or Twitter, right? That's how you find your guys?
Me or on Instagram.
Yeah. You just slide in like, hey, what's up?
They slide in or I slide
What's the
in.
message you say usually?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Hey. No. Most of the time, I'm like, if I hit somebody up to collab, it's like, bro, oh my God, you're amazing. Please, can I meet you?
But so you're sliding in the DMs. You're saying some interesting messages here. I just wonder how like you're changing sides. You're like, I wonder like if there's a different outreach for bottom you compared to top you.
That's a good question. I wouldn't. No, not necessarily. It's the same vibe. It's like attraction first, and then we'll start talking about what the collab will look like. Yeah. I guess how I approach them and how thirsty I am when I approach. Yeah. Because I am pretty thirsty when I'm in bottom mode. Fiend, I am a little bit of a fiend when I get in bottom mode. So if I see something giant and juicy that I like, I could be a little nastier with my come on, I guess.
Hey, at least they're responding back. You got to think of like all the DMs that they're getting as well. You know, like with the other fiends. Yeah. Like, hey, listen, I'm a professional over here.
I'm a professional
fiend. Trying to get your attention, a professional.
You got to send a picture like with this, with your hey. But hey, new content creators, if a creator doesn't answer you, it's probably because it gets thrown into the message pit that both Instagram and X have. So
how do you feel about
stay persistent
when other content creators are upset that you don't follow them back?
That's so weird.
Right?
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's really very personal.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, just ask. Like,
it's like, dude. It's like I didn't cut you. I didn't throw anything at you.
I've heard
I didn't
people
call
like,
your mama a name.
They won't reach out to other content creators because they're like they don't follow me back. And I'm like, okay. Like they have millions of followers.
So like, Frankie, if you know Frankfurter is here, and he and I have filmed together. We filmed together in Orlando. We filmed together here. We've done reels together here, and he put me up on a picture that we did together on X. And I was looking at it today. I was like, oh, that's so good. And I looked at him and I was like, oh shit, I don't even follow. He never said a word. Yeah, and wouldn't. Yeah, you know, it's like it's not that.
I've come to the awkward times when you've been friends with someone for a long time and you go to tag them in something and you realize you're not following them and you're like, oh no, I can't follow them because like they're gonna see.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know now. But I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
I accidentally unfollowed you, but I followed you again.
I followed you. I don't know how that happened. I was upset. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it has a story with it.
I forgive you.
Oh my God, the social construct.
So tell us and the viewers, why do you think people should subscribe to your page?
If you like real sex, if you like someone who is genuinely happy to be there and like searches the out, looks for these, thinks about these, that's my page. Ooh. That is my page. I really like to portray the attraction that we have to each other. Yeah. So the people that I work with, we've talked like we genuinely want to be there. Yeah. We're not just fucking for money. We want to be there. And we're fucking for money.
The money's nice.
Yeah, the money's nice, but we're gonna get a good collab for it. That's my first thought. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna make this much off this collab, but like this is gonna be fucking amazing, and the people that love me are gonna love this. Yeah.
Have you ever done any lives with anybody?
I have.
How are those?
My husband, and I've done some with a few other creators, like just randomly when I was out and about. They've been great. Yeah, they've been great, and best part about that is you kind of get to talk back and forth with people, and they get to ask you questions. You know, screen the weird shit, and get down to like good questions.
There's a lot of weird shit that comes by, right? Like, I'm like, who gave this person?
You open it up. You open it up when you open that window.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't believe these people are real. I'm like,
they're probably not.
Did you really say that? This is the most out of box comment ever. People have such weird requests, but that's very interesting. Well, let us know, how can people follow you? Where can they find you?
At Heathenhalo. That's TikTok. That's Instagram, X, and OnlyFans. And the's a VIP page at Heath Halo VIP.
There you go.
On OnlyFans.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me. Yeah, buddy. I appreciate you.